Wanya back inside the wrestling basement, coming at you with another episode of What to Expect Friday Night Smackdown edition. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. First up on Friday Night Smackdown, confirmed we will relive the historical Universal Championship match, with a horrific Universal Championship match between the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, and Bray Wyatt. Now, as far as the Universal Championship match that we will see, which is a rerun, we all know that Braun Strowman defeated Bray Wyatt, and in the end of that match, like towards the end, I kind of thought, Bray Wyatt had regained some type of mind control over Braun Strowman, but we all seen that Braun Strowman was just playing. Also, man, he lured Bray Wyatt into his trap, and he hit him with the power slam and retained the Universal Champion. So we can all expect to see a rerun of this past Universal Championship match between Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman at this past Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Also confirmed tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, we got a special edition of Miz TV, The Miz and John Morrison, the special guests to Jeff Hardy, and of course, The Miz and John Morrison. They are obviously about to stir up some mess, and I can definitely see Sheamus and Jeff Hardy get into an altercation similar to the Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville situation. The Miz and Morrison are going to stir up the pot, and it's going to cause Sheamus and Jeff Hardy to get into another altercation. And of course, John Morrison and The Miz is going to take Sheamus side, and I can, in the end, see Jeff Hardy going one-on-one with either John Morrison or The Miz. So expect to see one-on-one action between one of those superstars and Jeff Hardy. Also confirmed tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, we got a WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the champions, The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Big E, versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I said in my previous video, if the Tag Team Championships are the only championships Cesaro can win, then I want him to win as many of them as he can. And Shinsuke Nakamura, now this is the creative team fault. Shinsuke Nakamura, every championship round he had have failed. Like, he was the United States champion. I don't remember it. He was crowned and he got, the up-to-date design of the Intercontinental champion. Sami Zayn presented him with that, and nobody remembers that. It was pointless because it was Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura then lost 3 World Championship matches to AJ Styles in 3 consecutive pay-per-views. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish with that, but I feel as though Shinsuke Nakamura on-screen character has been off for a very long time, man. If this is what it takes to rejuvenate his character, I'm happy for him. And plus, the New Day, they really don't need the Tag Team Championships right now. So, and of course, on top of them not needing the championships, how they gonna get 9 championship reigns if they don't lose, their 8th reign? So, it's time for them to lose so they can eventually get them back. So, tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, we can expect to see new WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and that being Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. And if not tonight, then at the next pay-per-view. But what I'm expecting tonight is for us to crown new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and I would definitely be glad and happy for Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura if they do pull off this match and win the Tag Team Champions tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Since we're on the subject of championships and Tag Team Champions, we got the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion and the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks and Bayley, the Boston Hug Connections, in a tag team match against Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. Like I said in a previous video, Nikki Cross is eventually going to get stabbed in her back. It's coming. On the other side, you got Sasha Banks and Bayley. Sasha Banks is clearly going to, get that SmackDown Women's Championship away from Bayley at the up-and-coming SummerSlam pay-per-view. That's still sort of kind of the plan. So, on both sides of these tag teams, you got somebody ready to stab somebody in their back at any moment. Now, Bayley, she just now coming to the dark side. Sasha Banks, she been on that tip. Nikki Cross, she been on the good side. Alexa Bliss, she sort of kind of, riding the good guy wave, and she's going to eventually relapse and go back to her old dirty ways. And so is Sasha Banks. As far as these two friendships, and I'm waiting for the old moments to happen. So as far as this tag team match between these two teams tonight, obviously, they're just trying to get Nikki Cross as much momentum, towards her match with Bayley at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And obviously, if you ain't noticed lately, whenever it's a champion match, whenever the champion is in the match, you've seen with Asuka, Sasha Banks, Bayley, I noticed we ain't been getting no clean pinfalls. It's been a lot of rolling up, and you know when somebody get rolled up, it make it look like, I ain't gonna say it was an accident, but you know they barely got me, like they got one over in on me. And they've been doing a lot of that lately, and I can definitely see, and we can all expect to see this pattern continue tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. What I can expect out of this tag team match is for Nikki Cross to roll up on Sasha Banks, just like they've been doing in the past couple of weeks. I can definitely see that, or we could very well see Alexa Bliss get that pinfall roll up on Sasha Banks and they get another women's tag team championship match in the future. So, what we can expect out of this tag team match is for Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross to gain momentum and definitely win this tag team match. Next up, we got the Intercontinental Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. More than likely, what we can expect out of him tonight is to continue his rivalry with Matt Riddle, because we all know Matt Riddle defeated AJ Styles in his debut match on Friday Night SmackDown. So we can expect more build up towards their rivalry on Friday Night SmackDown tonight. What I could very well see out of these superstars, since this wasn't, this wasn't advertised, but we can very well expect Matt Riddle to be in action tonight. If I had to put him against somebody, AJ Styles really don't have any friends, so I can see Matt Riddle probably going against either, The Miz or King Corbin tonight, and at any rate, he's going to win the game momentum and, like I said, get even more momentum heading into an Intercontinental Championship match, which we know he's going to get against AJ Styles, because like I said, and we all seen he defeated him. Or we could very well see a very interesting one-on-one match, which I honestly wouldn't mind seeing. It's ready to get babyface versus babyface and heel versus heel. I honestly, and I know we all can agree on this, we wouldn't mind seeing Matt Riddle versus Drew Gulak, or even, Matt Riddle versus Daniel Bryan. Now, those would be some hell of a great 5-star matches for Friday Night SmackDown. And if you want to be honest, as far as like all three brands of WWE, number one, they had to go to NXT. Number two, Friday Night SmackDown. And number three is Monday Night Raw. For some odd reason, just because those shows are 2 hours long, they packed the most stuff and they had the greatest endings over Monday Night Raw. Now, if you want to be brutally honest, Randy Orton's been the only thing that's really been holding Monday Night Raw together. What he got going over there is definitely great. But as far as Friday Night SmackDown, they go out with a bang each and every weekend. We ain't seen Otis in so long. This time for him to show us Mr. Money in the Bank, he needs to at least trying to cash in the Money in the Bank. He ain't even fumbled with it. He ain't even, had no type of suspicion. Maybe they want to forget that Otis is Mr. Money in the Bank and he cash in. He got the girl. He got the briefcase. Otis is on a very, very, he can't lose right now. Otis is kind of in that honeymoon phase as far as, like I said, the briefcase with the woman. He can't lose right now. He winning. He ain't taking number W's right now. So, hopefully at the pay-per-view, the horror show, the Swamp match, hopefully they tease him and try to, cash in Money in the Bank, because, he been busy with Mandy Rose and their heavy briefcase, so ain't no telling what they got in store for Otis. So, with that pretty much being the end of what to expect Friday Night SmackDown edition, feel free to smash that like button, super kick subscribe button, comment down below, and hit that bell notification. Until next time, this is the Wrestling Basement.